What's up, guys? Brent Hess here with Cagezilla Unchained, brought to you by the Wild Style Network. We are here talking about our exciting upcoming Cagezilla 86 card coming up August 23rd. And one of our exciting fighters on the card is John Michael Rodriguez Ujueta. How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining us. I hope they got the name right.
You got it right, brother.
All right, brother. Well, hey, let's get right into it, man. I know who you are, but let's get our Cagezilla Unchained fans a way to get to know you a little bit. Let's start off with give us a little of your background, your upbringing, if you want to share that a little bit, and kind of what led to combat sports for you.
Okay, so when I was a baby, they threw me into Taekwondo, and you know what? When I was 13, I was not a good kicker. I quickly ran away from that. But I went back into combat sports with jiu-jitsu when I was 16.
Okay.
And from there, I bared witness to one of the Street Beefs legends called Beach. This guy was submitting people, and I watched it. And me with the 2-stripe white belt, I said, I can do this. This can be me. Put me in.
Yeah.
And I started training for my Street Beefs MMA fight there, and my last fight with Cagezilla.
Yeah, man. No, I know, man. You're an exciting guy. I saw you had 2 jiu-jitsu matches. I didn't know you had street beef going on, but I know you had. I saw you had 2 jiu-jitsu matches going on in the cage. And you know, for those who might not know what that is or be familiar with that, fill us in and tell us a little bit about that experience.
Jiu-jitsu is like the best sport because everyone's friends. You know, you're not punching each other, so there's no there's usually isn't any like how do I say
Animosity or like
animosity. Yeah, there's no animosity really. And you can like go against 8 people and not be injured at all, no brain damage. So my last competition with jiu-jitsu was against like the purple belt and a brown belt.
Oh, wow.
And at the time I was a blue belt and I was a little nervous, but I ended up doing pretty good against them. So I don't know, belts don't matter. The Dagestanis got it right. You know, they're white belts and killing everybody. So
I know, right? Now I commentated your last fight in Cagezilla, and man, I mean, I tell you, after commentating so many fights, you know, you don't really remember all the details of all of them, but I do remember you as a standout fighter, man. I mean, it just looked like you were having fun in there. It looked like you were having fun in there, man. And I always say, you know, a guy that's having fun is hard to beat. And yeah, man. I mean, you El Mapache was just letting loose. Tell us a little bit about that experience with Cagezilla here, and what you gained from that that you can kind of bring forth into your future fights.
Guys, I seriously have not fought in an air-conditioned room ever. Okay, I was fighting in the dirt, in the mud, and I've been to other promotions like Rocket and stuff, but it was not as good as Cagezilla. I really liked the promotion and the production value. It was like very nice.
Yeah.
And walking out was a lot of fun. And it was a great time. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, no, we give you all the lights, camera, action you deserve, and air condition. So, so that does play a factor, man. And so now you're in this exciting bantamweight fight coming up here on Cagezilla 86. You're up against Trayvon Willis, another guy like yourself, undefeated, coming out of a great camp also. Tell us what, if anything, you might know about Trayvon heading into this big bantamweight fight.
Dude, I did my research with this one fight that he had. He fights with hate in his heart. He's mean. He's scary, dude. He does not let you just punch him for free. He always has something to give you if you enter range. The last time I fought someone with this much like hate in their heart was on Street Beefs. So I'm very excited. Other opponents I've had, you know, they had bad intentions, but like this guy, he's like, he really want to hurt you. So I'm excited to be put to the test, you know, to be put under that pressure.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, man. Some guys are just getting in there to compete, and some guys are getting in there to hurt you. And it seems like Trayvon's one of those guys, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Now hold on,
Exactly right.
let's bring it back a little bit. El Mapache. I always like to get fighter kind of origination names where you got your fight name from. I think I know what it means because yo hablo español, pero let everybody know what El Mapache stands for and how you got that fight name.
So this was coming from Street Beefs. I wasn't sure what fight name I should have, and on Street Beefs, they don't say your first name and last name. It's just your fight name. So I was like, okay, what should I do? And I couldn't put my eyes on it. I didn't know what it was going to be. I went to Panama and I was looking at, it was like a harbor kind of, or like a dock. And there were some boats there and I'm looking at the boats and I see a raccoon on the steering wheel of one of the boats. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, that's it. And that inspired me, and I was just perfect. And it fits my style in so many ways. You know, I could have done something like the lion, the tiger, but it's stupid. I'm no lion, I'm no tiger. I'm 5'6", and like I'm fighting at almost the smallest weight class possible. So a raccoon is perfect. I'll crawl over you, I'll scratch you.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
dig in the trash. You know,
raccoons are mean, man. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, the raccoons would be around. You don't mess with the raccoons. You don't touch the raccoons. You don't pet the raccoons, and they're just mean animals, man. And they're one animal I think they have a thumb, so they can even open up trash cans and stuff like that. So, man, you are that's you, man.
and then they're very cute, and I'm very cute too.
That's right,
I don't have
man.
a mean face. Look at me.
Hey, man. Well, hey, tell us, what kind of energy is El Mapache bringing into the Cagezilla cage on August 23rd? What can we expect to see from you come Cagezilla 86?
Well, like you said, I want to have a lot of fun in there. That's the biggest thing. Like, we're risking a lot by going and fighting in a cage. And if we're not having fun, if we're too serious, then what's the point? You know, I would like to go in there, have fun, try some crazy things. That's what I like to do. Not a basic jujitsu. Now I like to do something more freaky, something that you don't see as often. Yeah.
Nice. No, I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. I'm going to be commentating this fight once again for you coming up here in just a few weeks. And man, I'm really excited to see you in there. Well, I'm going to throw you one question from our fan zone real quick before we finish up. It's just like some insight for some of the younger guys that are kind of looking up to you guys who get in there and compete. So here's one of the ones I like to get for those guys to give them a little insight is, what does a typical training day look like for you when you're training for a big fight?
Okay. I guess we will start with the morning. We got to get some breakfast. My coach forces me to eat some breakfast because apparently you need some carbs in the morning. Okay. A big glass of water, a big glass of or a big cup of coffee. And I would say we hit the gym first. I like to do some solo training before I go to train MMA or any other sport. Just shadow boxing by myself, lifting some weights.
Yeah.
The sexy muscles. And
That's right.
Then we got fighters training at 11, and that'll usually kill you. I take like maybe 3 or 4 hours rest from that. Then I do some like athlete specific training just to help to become more athletic, and usually some sparring towards the night. And then we go to sleep as early as possible. You know, as a kid, you're like, I want to stay up as late as I can, but I understand now how all my parents were telling me this, and yeah, you'll go to bed as soon as possible.
Yeah. No, that's good insight for the young guys and for you to get up to kind of start the day right off the bat, getting some good food in your body, getting a little lift in. Sounds like you're doing 2-a-days leading up to a fight, and then and then topping it off with some good sleep, man. Yeah, you got to turn your phones off and computers off. So good stuff, man. Setting a good example for paving a good path for the younger guys. Now, Now, I always like to collect a quote or a motto, maybe something your parents or your team or your coaches have shared with you, something you've read, and something empowering that maybe you can pass along to our Cagezilla Unchained audience here.
I mean, okay, it's a quote from myself. I tell my teammates this all the time. I said, if we aren't sexy, what are we doing all this for? All the time. Because it's true. I mean, we're risking a lot, like I said. And if we're not going there and being entertaining, having a good time, smiling at the end of it, winning or losing or however, then we're risking it for nothing, for whatever accolade we get, it doesn't matter.
That's
but
awesome.
These memories, this is what will matter. This is what we'll look back and think, damn, that was crazy. I threw that spinning kick for no reason, that kind of stuff.
Keep it sexy. I like that, man. I haven't heard that quote before. And, man, I know that you're keeping it sexy. You got the lovely locks going on. You don't really look like a fighter. You had some really colorful shorts last time you were in the Cagezilla cage. And hopefully you'll be bringing that same energy back into August 23rd, man. I can't wait to see you. Well, I know you got a bright future, man. Give us a way, John Michael, that we can follow you, that we can show you a little love, whether that be maybe some of your social medias, your team's social medias, and give out any shout outs you might want to give.
Okay. Guys, please make me rich and famous. Please do your best. Follow me at El Mapache MMA on Instagram. I will love you dearly if you do. And always shout out to my mom. She's the best one. I love her 1 million. She's better than any other mom that's ever existed in the history of human insanity. Oh. Nobody beats her. Okay. I love her so much. I love you. Yes,
that's awesome, man. No, I mean, gotta give love to Mama, and certainly I follow you on social media. I know you got some exciting stuff there going on, and man, what an awesome bright future you have coming into your fight here coming up, man. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to commentate the fight. Well, once again, thank you for joining us here. I appreciate you taking some time, out of your day. I know you got a bunch of stuff going on, training and all kinds of different things. So I hope training continues to go awesome for you. I hope you stay healthy leading up to this, huge bantamweight fight for you. And man, thanks once again for joining us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. John Michael Rodriguez Ujueta, El Mapache, will be one of the exciting bantamweight fights here coming up on August 23rd. Cagezilla 86. Make sure you guys are picking up tickets at CagezillaTickets.com. Until next time, much love and respect. We'll see you guys all very soon.